Is the turtle the most legendary Seiko diver of them all? I'm not sure, but it is definitely one of the better known Seiko diver models that you can buy today for around $600. On the King Turtle there are some improvements like a sapphire crystal, but also a ceramic bezel insert and a perfectly aligning bezel. Ah damn, yeah, I almost forgot. It's a Seiko, so it shouldn't align right. But all jokes aside, what makes this particular Save the Ocean Special Edition so special? Well, that's because this reference was born from a partnership with Fabien Cousteau. You know, the grandson of Jacques Cousteau. But the dial is another standout feature of this reference that wouldn't be misplaced in a Grand Seiko diver's watch. But enough rambling, let's roll the intro and let's take a deeper look at the Seiko diver's watch. Lurking under the surface of the deep oceanic waters that is trapped under the sapphire glass of this Seiko Special Edition, we can find 4 manta rays gliding under the wavy textured surface of the dial. When the sunlight hits the aquatic surface on the dial, it gives away its fume blue hue of color, which is presented to the beholder in a spectacular way. Extra depth is created here with a lighter shade of blue, which darkens the more we come to the edge where we can find the lifted rehaut containing the silver minute markers. Applied on the dial are the cream white markers that are raised and loom filled. The loom protrudes and has a round shape which gives extra visual depth and a 3-dimensional look. As you may expect from Seiko, the loom is excellent with its bright green color of Seiko's proprietary Lumibright application, which ensures the wearer perfect legibility at the darker parts of the ocean. And now that we are talking about some depth, exploring the ocean with this turtle is not a problem with a water resistance of a diver's 200 meters. And with just 3 hands and a day and date complication, the legibility is great. The hands are gliding over the surface of the dial and they are beautifully shaped in a typical Seiko arrow style. They are broad and bold, finished with polished surfaces that catches the light nicely. Counting the seconds, we have a needle-shaped seconds hand with a lollipop. Covering the dial we have a sapphire glass. Yes, you've all heard it correctly, Seiko gave us a sapphire crystal. Finally Seiko. And how about that? It even comes with a good anti-reflective coating and a divisive shaped magnifying glass covering the day-date complication. Personally, I'm a big fan of this candy bar magnifier with its go big or go home attitude that is unveiling the black and white day and date. But Seiko had another surprise under the surface here with adding some color on the date wheel for the weekend with blue for the Saturday and red for the Sunday. A great and colorful little detail that makes this dial elevating to the surface even more. The turtle-shaped case of the Seiko doesn't sting into the wrist. See what I did there? Seiko is just a master in making bigger cases wear smaller and very comfortable. So let's dive a little deeper into the measurements of the King Turtle. We see a 45mm case size, which is massive on paper, but actually it wears more like a 42 on wrist, and because of the Seiko wizardry with watch cases, it is very comfortable as well. Looking at the thickness of the case, we measure in a height of 13.2mm and we have a lug-to-lug size of 22mm. This King Turtle comes in with a weight of 198 grams, including all the links of the stainless steel bracelet. You wouldn't expect that this watch would be very comfortable. You could also think that it would be maybe too big for wrist size smaller than 6.5 inches. But also in the case of the King Turtle, Seiko has offered a watch that is very wearable and looks smaller than the theoretical measurements would suspect. The Seiko Turtle case is one of the many acclaimed and legendary Seiko cases, and for many a must-have for the watch collection, myself included. Personally, I like the turtle shell case form, which also functions as a crown guard at the 4 o'clock position, and the fact that we have drilled lugs makes changing straps a breeze. The finishing of the case is a mix between radial and finely brushed finished parts on the top of the case and polished finishing from the sides, which go all the way down to the underside of the case. The quality of the finishing is excellent and what you would expect from a big brand like Seiko. For timing your dive between the manta rays and turtles, we have a black ceramic bezel insert with a loom plot at the 12 o'clock position. The bezel insert is held in place with a grippy and easy to operate stainless steel bezel ring. On the outer side we find a grippy knurling with a very cool looking pattern. The action is very Seiko-ish, with audible clicks and a spongy feeling. But I dig it, because it feels nice to operate, with just a smidgen off center at the 12 o'clock position. What is also very much Seiko at this price point is the at best mediocre bracelet. Yes, it is comfortable, yes, it is finished well, but at a price point of over $600 I expected screw pins instead of a pin and a collar system, and at least a decent milled clasp instead of a stand clasp with a wobbly diver's extension. There are micro brands that you can find for less that are doing a much better job here in this department. To solve this issue I bought a silicone Seiko strap which really elevates the look of this watch. It gives the watch a more of a summer look, and in my opinion it suits the overall look of the watch much better. It's a great strap that is flexible, comfortable and with great details like the embossed big wave of Kanawaga and the stainless steel keeper and buckle with both excellent finishing and Seiko engravings. I would definitely advise to invest in one of these Seiko straps when buying this watch. On the flip side we find a closed caseback that is decorated with a medallion where we can see the famous Japanese wave logo at the center. Now let's dive a little deeper under the surface to check out the movement that is hidden under the caseback. Here we find one of the trusty Seiko workhorses in the form of the 4R36 with a decent power reserve of 41 hours and a 3 Hz beat rate. Operating the movement we have a unsigned screw down crown with a confident diameter of 7 mm that has a solid feel with changing the time or date or when winding the movement. So now that we have covered most of the details, what do I think of this special edition Seiko Diver's watch? Well, for me it's one of the best diver watches that Seiko offers for roughly around $500. It is my ultimate summer watch to wear at the beach in the summer or during my holidays for almost 4 years now. And damn, it also looks very cool when drinking pina coladas at a pool bar with those manta rays swimming under the calming waves on top of this King Turtle. This Seiko King Turtle Special Edition Save the Ocean Prospects Manta Ray, take a deep breath, or SRPE39K1 if you want to abbreviate the whole name, is still available at a Seiko dealer for around $600. But there are better deals on the internet, so take a good look and you might find a better deal. Okay, watch friends, if you have enjoyed this video and you have not subscribed yet at the DutchWatchChannel, then well, this would be the best way that you can support the channel so I can move forward in creating more content like this. And it is also of course totally free to subscribe, so it is just a quick click of a button, and this little click would mean that my channel can grow further so I can improve on my videos for you guys. I would really appreciate it, so yeah, thank you. Also give it a like if you enjoyed the video and let me know your thoughts. Which Seiko Turtle is your favorite one? Please share your thoughts with us so we can continue the conversation. Thank you for watching and I will see you all on the next one. Alvast een goed weekend gewenst.